Rawr, rawr, rawr. The good people who you are.
I am Vice President of Business Development for DirectEmployers Association, Chad Sowash, and I'm a veteran myself. Actually, just retired just a little over a year ago from the U.S. Army Reserves. I did some active time and did some reserve time too. So both sides of the ball.
Thank you for your service, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So, if I were to ask you, why should I hire a veteran? What are some good answers you could give me?
Well, first and foremost, they deserve it. I mean, they're the ones who are guarding our freedom day by day. But getting more into the obviously skill sets and whatnot, there is really no job that's out there that can't be covered or even matched by a job that's being done by someone in the military today. It's amazing. I think the Army today has over 200 different types of occupations. But then going past that and taking a look at the attributes, leadership, duty, responsibility. I mean, we're talking about people who have a higher set of standards and regulations that they have to abide by than your normal civilian. So they deserve it. They're healthier, drug-free. I can go on for days, but it's a good thing.
Sure, and as far as how would a company go about finding veterans? Do they just put a job ad out there? Is there anything they could do to specifically target that audience?
Definitely could. What they want to do is, and I think there's some shortcuts that you can get involved in. You can reach out to your local recruiters, whether it's an Army recruiter, Navy recruiter, and start to gain intel from them on what types of jobs in the military best match up with what they might have. And then they can also give you information on locations that might be talent rich, things of that nature. There are many things that you need to do if you're going to create a military hiring or recruiting type of a resource for your organization, but that's the smartest place to start.
Are there any companies you can think of that may be a good example for other companies to sort of emulate?
Yeah, no question. Lockheed Martin is best in breed when it comes to military recruiting, period. They've got some of the most diverse types of programs, and they actually have a military recruiting team put in place that works with hiring managers and the actual recruiters themselves. There's also Alaska Airlines. They've received G5 recognition from the OFCCP, which means they're above and beyond what anybody else is doing. WellPoint in the healthcare side of things, they've got great programs as well. So yeah, it doesn't matter if you're a big federal contractor or not. It has no bearing. What it has to do with is whether you are committed to hiring people who really deserve those positions.
Very cool. Now, for those veterans who may be watching right now, what are some job boards you could direct them to?
Well, job boards themselves, if you were in the U.S. Army Reserve, they actually have a specific job site that's powered by Job Central and DirectEmployers Association. We also have another web portal at vetcentral.us. But what I would also say, going back to your last question, Jim, is if they are just transitioning out, they've been out, it doesn't matter. Go to your local employment office, your state employment office, and there are people that are there that are focused on giving veterans priority of service and helping them with resume, interview, just many different things.
Wow, great information. Thank you, Chad Sowash of DirectEmployers, and thank you again for your service.
Thank you, sir.